Hello guys, so it is Monday again, and this week is how-to week. So I don't want to be like sentimental and mushy, but sometimes like if you feel like down and you don't know how to be yourself because people around you aren't helping you, they're only pulling you down. So this video is how to be the best you. So I'm going to be telling you a few like ideas of mine or just tips on how to be the best you. So my first one is don't keep reminding yourself of things that you've done in the past. Like, yes, you messed up. Okay, now let it go. You don't have to keep putting yourself down for things that happened. Like, just because it happened doesn't mean you didn't learn from it or that it's going to keep reoccurring. So if you learn from it, then don't keep reminding of yourself that you messed up every day. It'll only bring you down. My next tip is think about what you're good at. Can you draw? Can you write? Can you dance? Think of the things you're really good at and embrace it. Do it more. Try to excel in whatever you're doing. Just put yourself into it 100%, because if you're doing what you love, then it'll only bring you positivity, not negativity. Find people with common attributes as you, or beliefs that you may have, like you believe that, things should be a certain way and you should always be happy. So find people that kind of relate to that and that will only make you happy. So don't find people who you're always trying to impress. And I recently had a group of friends that I was always working to impress, and I always felt like I was the odd one out. And then I found this other group, and they always made me feel like I was just one of them. Like, I didn't have to try to be the best at everything. And that group of people, they are actually the group that I'm doing the collab with. They have just embraced me, and I haven't even met them ever. So it's just, you have to find people who believe in you, no matter how close you are, or if you they just embrace you. I don't know how else to put it, and that's the best way to put it. They embrace you, all of you, even the bad parts. My next tip is be honest. Don't fake anything about yourself. If you like chocolate chip muffins with ketchup on them, that is perfectly fine. Don't fake it and be like, oh, that's disgusting. Like, don't pretend. Be yourself. Because how can you expect someone to love someone if they're not being who they really are? Like, I know I wouldn't love someone nearly as much if they pretended the whole time that I found out that they were somebody completely different from what they had acted like. I know I wouldn't like that very much. So always be yourself. Treat yourself like your own best friend. There's no reason somebody should ever make you want to put yourself down. And if you have a friend that's putting you down and then you start to believe it, that is not the person you should be hanging around. You should treat yourself like royalty. And if you wouldn't do it to your best friend, why would you do it to yourself? Don't compare yourself to other people. They are completely different. They are not you. You are not them. It's just you are your own person, and then they are their own person. You two do not have the same life. You didn't grow up the same. You didn't have the same parents. It's just, you can't compare yourself to someone who didn't go through the same things you have. So don't compare yourself to anyone. It's not going to help you, and it's only going to bring you down. Stylize. I know that sounds like a fashion guru thing, but be your own person. If you want to wear a flannel with a crop top, you do it. If you want to wear a pair of Nike shorts with a dress top, you do it. You're the only person you need to impress. And if you don't like it, then don't do it. If you love it, do it. No one's stopping you. You are your own person, and you can do whatever you would like. No one can tell you differently. Last but not least, stop caring what other people think. If they don't like you, then they don't like you. that sucks. It's their loss, not yours. So don't ever feel like you need to impress anyone but yourself. And I mean God, hallelujah. He is whoop whoop. But I mean, you need to impress God, obviously. Wow, this is turning into a Jesus talk. But just, you need to impress yourself. Not anyone else, not your mom, not your dad, not your best friend, not that girl that lives on the side of the street that always watches you as you walk by, as you walk by. Not your crush. You don't, I don't want to impress them, but don't live for them. Live for yourself. So that's like the one thing I can't stress enough. Stop caring about what other people think of you and just do what you do best and be you. So that's my how-to, and I hope that you enjoyed it, because I know that when I was like in this sticky time that I really didn't know how to be myself, because I was still trying to find myself. Like, that sounds really corny and so stereotypical, but I know that I didn't know who I wanted to be, if I wanted to be a part of one crowd or be a part of another. I was always that floater. So I hope that this helped you figure out where you want to be or who you want to be. So be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And always, always, always stay tuned for the next girl, who is Camille, and she's awesome, and I'm sure she's got something great for you tomorrow. So make sure you stay around for that, and follow our Instagram and my Instagram and our Twitter and my Twitter and any social media that you can think of. We probably have. So get to checking those out. And last but not least, I hope that you all had a fantabulous 4th of July, because I know that I did, but I got a little bit burnt. So make sure you always wear your sunscreen, kids. I'm so